Tonight in Sports Section 3 crowns 4 more lacrosse champions. And we begin with the final game of the day. As it turned out, Section 3 saved the best for last. Liverpool and Baldwinsville met out in Fulton with the Class A title on the line. It's a class the Bees have dominated of late, having won the last 2 state championships. In fact, they beat Liverpool in each of the last 2 sectional finals. But this is a different year, and the Warriors are a different team. They beat Beeville twice during the regular season, looking to make it a clean sweep tonight. This was a defensive battle. Liverpool's goalie, Owen Salinger, terrific in net. He keeps the Warriors up 6-3. Liverpool then adds to its lead. Dominic Osbeck dips down, sneaks by his defender, and scores to make it 7-3, but Beeville refused to quit. Zach Bice scoops and scores in traffic. The Bees got it to within 2. The story of the night, though, was Salinger. Check out this stop. What a save. 15 saves in the game. The Warriors are sectional champs with a 7-5 win over Beeville.
Everybody comes together, everybody has their role, and just finally to see it get done after 4 years of being the goalie here, it means everything to me.
Going from a 3-win season to playing in 3 back-to-back championships and finally walking away with one here that we earned over a really good Beeville team, with that group of seniors. I mean, it says a lot about them and, how driven they are as competitors.
Next up, Liverpool will face Corning out of Section 4 on Saturday. As for the other game out there in Fulton, JD and Homer meeting to decide the Class C champion. Red Rams looking like the 3rd-ranked team in the state. Andrew Laubenstein gets the scoring started with the bounce shot. Later in that first quarter, Laubenstein gives it up to Lucas Patchen. Nobody picks him up, and he takes advantage. 4-0 JD after 1 second quarter. Homer turns it over on the clear. The goalie was out of his cage, and then Ben Porter lets loose from the other side of midfield. Red Rams roll to another title, 18-4. On to the early game at FM. West Genesee and Watertown meeting in the Class B final. Early second quarter, Nolan Bellotti gets some space, and he's going to fire it home. 5 goals, 2 assists for Nolan. The Wildcats take a 4-1 lead. This was a very close game into the second half. Charlie Lockwood helps Jenny head into the locker room with a 5-4 lead at the break. It was 6-6 in the third when the Wildcats go on a huge run. They score 7 unanswered goals, fueled by Lockwood, who finished with 7 points. 5 goals, 2 assists for him. West Jenny wins its 3rd straight sectional title after pulling away for a 16-7 victory.
It means everything. I've been playing with these boys since I've been at least in kindergarten, and I think that the team chemistry has always been there. We move the ball well, and we stick them in the cage, and we got it going.
I've won it 3 times, a bunch of great teams, but this one is special. Being a leader on this team just meant a lot to me.
Next up for West Genesee will be a trip down to the Binghamton area on Saturday to face Section 4 champ Vestal. On to the late game at FM. Marcellus ranked number 3 in Class D, taking on 14th ranked West Hill. This one all Mustangs. It took all of 63 seconds for Marcellus to get on the board. Donovan Fryer, the hesitation. 4 goals for Donovan on the night. Just 8 seconds later, Mustangs get another. They win the faceoff. Nick Rayfield promptly deposits a shot into the back of the net. 9 points for number 9, and then even the long pole. Damon LeClaire getting into the act. Marcellus cruises to a 17-1 win. As for the sectional softball finals, they were moved back a day due to all the rain we got yesterday. So 4 titles handed out this evening at the Carrier Park Complex, with the AA final pushed to tomorrow. The first game of the night was a matchup of the 2 top seeds in Class B, Utica Proctor and Marcellus. The Mustangs snap a scoreless tie in the 5th. The ground out from Jordan O'Connor scores her sister Jill. Marcellus then picks up an insurance run in the 7th thanks to a Proctor error. Bella Mondello comes home to make it 2-0. That run proved to be very important as Proctor scored 1 in the 7th. Mustangs hang on for a 2-1 victory. Camden, Sandy Creek, and Sackett's Harbor were the other winners tonight. All right, we finish up with basketball, and the momentum continues for Adrian Autry and his staff. Tonight, Red and his guys landed one of their priority targets for the class of 2025. His name is Sadiq White. He's a 6'8" forward who's considered the top rising senior in the state of North Carolina. He's ranked among the top 30 nationally and picked the Orange over a top 7 that included LSU, Alabama, USC, Georgetown, Tennessee, and Texas. White said that the love shown by the Cuse coaching staff is ultimately what led to his decision. So they get Donnie Freeman coming in this year. They've got Sadiq White next year. Maybe Carmelo Anthony's son.
Anthony.
Potentially.
Yeah,
Carmelo Anthony's birthday, by the way,
Yeah,
today.
Happy 40th.
Happy 40th to Melo.
Red and Fran in some sort of like competition there for top recruits.
Got it rolling right now.
Ooh, I guess so. We got it rolling pretty good weather-wise, I guess.
Try to outdo today. Tomorrow, more sunshine, just a little bit cooler. But then after that, we're slowly warming up into the 70s. Friday, we're near 80 on Saturday. A little hiccup, maybe a few showers around Sunday. But then we're into the 80s early next week. Upper 80s Tuesday.
All I heard was a few showers on Sunday. That's it. That's the news for now. Jimmy Kimmel Live is next. Don't forget the morning news, which begins at 4:30. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, everyone.